Welcome back to the second part of the pack and chat for this April release. I'm Holly. I am the maker and doer of all the things here at Missouri River Soap, and today I'm packing orders. It is a snowy day. It's kind of going sideways at the moment. Snowy and breezy today in northwest Montana. I have an 11/8/6 box here all ready to go. And this one is going to Jennifer in California. Thank you so much for your order, Jennifer. And Jennifer said that her family is loving my soaps and bath bombs. So thank you so very much. And also that they were very curious about Figgy Cream and finally got some and said it's amazing. So thank you so much for that. I don't know if you said it was amazing, but you liked it anyway. So thank you so much for that. We're going to be putting in a soap sampler. Love it. And then we have 5 bath bombs and we have a few additional soaps. So we're putting in the Big Sky soap. Let's see, how do I want to do all this? Poppies and Peaches and Moonberry Blush. Now I did reduce the price on this one because it is a little bit on the smaller side. Let's just see. We'll see how it goes. So we're putting in some bath bombs. We're putting in the Moonberry Blush bath bomb. And then we have 2 of the Matcha Lemonade Earthy looking bath bombs. I was a little disappointed in myself. I had, let me weigh this one. This one feels like maybe it was supposed to just be an extra and I need to go grab a different one. Well, let me see. I shall weigh them. We shall see. So they're supposed to be 5 ounces. 5.4. 5.10. But I think I'm going to switch it out anyway. Alright, so we have a little heftier one. Anyway, I had made the Moonberry Blush and then the Earth Bath Bomb all on the same day. Well, I always set them in little plastic bath bomb cups. They're like a bath bomb mold, but I just use it to set them in. And so that's all fine and well, but I have to flip them pretty quick after I make them because they do try to sink just a little. So like this one is nice and round and then this one is not quite as round, and I thought that was funny because I was doing the Earth and the Moon. I think I remembered in the middle of the night that I'd forgotten to flip those. They are a bit more even. So we're going to put the 3 in like so. You get some shred in around them. I'm going to take a paper and create a cozy little spot for them to sit because I have a couple more bath bombs, and sometimes it just helps on the spheres to add a piece of paper there. Are you going to fit? Because I completely forgot about you. I think actually we're going to backtrack just a little. We're going to pull these soaps and then we're going to put a bath bomb over here. So then we have a Poppies and Peaches bath bomb. They're so pretty. So many lovely colors together. I had issues with the bath bomb and the wax melt for Poppies and Peaches. For some reason it was dropping out of everybody's carts, and so I still have quite a lot of both of those left. I think a lot of you just got frustrated and I'm so sorry. I don't know why Shopify has to have a glitch every single release. It's very frustrating. right, we'll put that one in right there. It's like there's no way that I can know. So I quick duplicated the listings, and I think it worked after that, but if you don't tell me, I don't know. All right, so then this one was the Bunny Boop Honey Bunny bath bomb. Isn't it so cute? Oh my goodness, I just can't get over it. I had, you know, the odds and extras of the Bunny Boop and then the Bunny Booty bath bomb. I've sent out the Bunny Booty earlier in the week. Let's get that back in there. Give it a cozier place to sit. Because like I think I started to say, I don't know if I finished it, but there's the spheres are in there like this, and it just creates a weird surface. So we'll do that, and then we'll add in, where are you guys gonna go? I want to go ahead and put in the sample, which is this key lime and coconut. Bunny Thumper. And then we're just gonna lay these soaps on the top. I think this is gonna be good. So the Moonberry Blush, the Poppies and Peaches, and the Big Sky. Yeah. I'm glad I went with 11.86 after all. I was wondering if I could manage a 10. But I think this is just right. Alright, very good. Packing slip and business card. My gorgeous paper. My sticker. I love winter weather, everybody. I love it. I'm sad when I don't have it. Granted, the springish weather has been quite delightful. I have enjoyed sitting outside and the sunshine and the things. But little days like this where it snows and there's like no effect from it at all. The roads are fine. Everything is fine. It's fun. I spent 30 years in Missouri, and Missouri is pathetic when it comes to snow and winter weather, so I am just soaking it all up. Okay, so this order is going to Beverly in South Carolina. Thank you so much for your order, Beverly. I've chosen an 864 for this one because we have a scrub. We're going to put in the April soap sampler. Let's see. We'll do that. And then we have a Poppies and Peaches whipped soap sugar scrub. So many fabulous colors. I had so much fun doing the pink and purple and yellow and orange colors for the Poppies and Peaches. So good. And let's see, I'm going to have to figure out a sample. I have over here a green clover and aloe little salt soap sample, so I think I'll tuck that in today. We'll put that there. Business card and packing slip, and then this one's off to South Carolina. Okay, so this order is going to Diane in New York. Thank you so much for your order, Diane. And we're putting in some soaps and some bath bombs. We'll put in some shred here in the bottom to get started. Felt like it was snowing on me inside for some reason. That was a weird something. We're going to put in Big Sky and Poppies and Peaches. Matcha Lemonade and Prism Pop. It just almost sounds like it just said prison. Prism Pop. Yeah, it'll go well there. And then Moonberry Blush. And I feel like I need to fix my camera. So with this release, I had Moonberry Blush Body Oil back, which I've had such amazing reviews. And then we have Poppies and Peaches. I don't know that I have a lot on the website. I've just received a lot through messages and emails and stuff. So I know you're loving the body oils, and these will be good through the summer. But the body butters I probably won't make any more of for right now. This release had Moonberry Blush and Poppies and Peaches, and it's just the prettiest, most beautiful. Oh, it's so good. I love it. The Moonberry Blush, oh, it translates so well in the body butter. It's just almost like dessert. It's so good smelling. It is just a joy. I used to be just like total vino, unscented lotion all the way. And now in the recent months, I smell very nice most of the time from the body butters. We're putting in one of the Bunny Thumper bath bombs. Let's see. Right there, that works splendidly. So let me see, that's good enough there. So big thanks to Diane and Smooches for Riley Flynn. I hope you're having a great day. We're going to add in the, ooh, that did not go right at all. I don't think I needed, did I need all that? We'll refold it. I ordered some zinnia seeds the other day. I'm pretty excited about that. Zinnias and some Montana wildflower. We'll just see how that goes. The deer are a problem, but we are going to have the porch. So I'm planning on having some pots on the porch, and hopefully they won't bother those there. I've never had a deer come up on a porch before. All right, so this last order is going to Mindy in Idaho. Thank you so much for your order, Mindy. I've picked out an 11/8/6 box. I just don't think I could get this all in a 10, but we'll see. If it's too large, we might have to try it. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to get into my new box of shred. We're going to put in the April soap sampler. Let's see, we'll just put that there. And then we're putting in the Jitterbug coffee scrub, which is some sort of amazing goodness. I love the coffee scrub, and it always just smells so incredible when I'm making it, and I'm like, coffee? But it makes you want to have like coffee ice cream. Oh, it's so good. And then the Poppies and Peaches. So pretty. Love that. And let's go ahead and put the bath bombs in. So we have, again, the Matcha Lemonade and the Moonberry Blush. Tuck those in there. Alright, well, I'm going to have to go get my new box. Alright, so I'm going to add a little kind of barrier there for the top of those bath bombs. And we're going to add in the soap. So we have Green Clover and Aloe and Moonberry Blush and Poppies and Peaches. And then let's see what we got going on. We have Moonberry Blush and Jitterbug Espresso Wax Melts. So she's looking just perfect. Mountain Lilac Wax Melts and Poppies and Peaches. Aren't they so pretty? Love it. Actually, let's The jitterbug, they're kind of strong on their own. It shouldn't. We'll just do that, like so. So I do worry again about setting them there. We'll just do that. It'll be fine. And then the bath bomb sample. I still have quite a bit of them left even. I don't have any wax melt samples really this time. So I guess I did have a matcha lemonade, but no, I guess I did not. Not like I thought I did. Alright, so we're gonna do that. And then we have the orange vanilla lip balm. So good. I can't tell if it's focused because it's so small. And we'll again put it in one of these little glassine bags. I actually need to go contact the people I got these from because I got shorted 4 lids. So I have some that have a white lid on them and they look weird. Yeah, so we'll just tuck that in right there. Oh, so good. So good. Put in the beautiful paper, and then this one's going to be off to Idaho. I just want to thank everybody for your lovely messages and for your orders, of course. I'm so very thankful and grateful. I am officially caught up with this one. I have a couple of more that I'm holding for a little while because people are traveling. I will plan on doing a cabin tour. Not really a tour so much, maybe an update. So this week, I'm going to do this tape. My products are available at moriversoap.com. You can find the link to my website and social media in the video description down below. And yeah, we're getting ready to take these into town. We live 30 miles from the post office that we take these to. So we have one that's 10 miles away, but they're closed already. It's 3 p.m. They've been closed for a while already. So they're closed. Our next option is Kyla, Montana, which that's about 25 minutes from here. We might make that one, but they close at 4. So we'll see. It depends on how quick we move. And then if not, we'll hit the next post office in Kalispell. But we got to go to our mailbox, and that's 40 minutes from home. So that's how we get our mail. And I know my husband has an electrical part, so we kind of need to go there. We'll plan on doing a little look at the cabin. Since we last talked, we've ceiling, added the ceiling in the hallway. My son's bathroom is completely done. My husband has been screwing down the plywood like every 4 inches to put down flooring. He and I are both extremely sensitive to creaky floors. We looked at a house once in Bolivar, Missouri back in 2016 before we moved from Kansas City to Springfield. So we had looked at a house in Bolivar, and it was a cabin, and it creaked everywhere. There wasn't anywhere you could walk that your step did not make a creak. So we're really sensitive about that. And it was actually creaking just a little bit in front of our bathtub. So my husband went downstairs and built a pony wall because we cannot have creaking. Anyway, so he's working on that. So the living room will probably get floored this weekend, which is so very exciting. And my front porch is almost done. It's going to be a covered porch. We picked up the metal yesterday. If the weather had been a little bit warmer this week, it'd probably be almost done, but it's kind of been drizzly and cold, and so it's going to be a little nicer next week, so he'll do it then. But it is just, oh, I'm so excited. We're so close to being done. Now this summer, we're going to do a lot of polying and trim work. We're going to wait till we can do a lot of that outside, the cutting and the polying. So we have a lot of trim work. We'll have to put stuff around the base of the house, something decorative, and then landscaping. But other than just like little piddly stuff, I think that'll be it. Can you even believe it? We've been building this house for over 2 years. But my husband does work a full-time job, so I feel like he's never built anything like this before. He's not a contractor. He manages data centers, but he had enough common sense from his dad teaching him things growing up. He's always just been a I'm gonna do it type of a person. He rarely calls anybody for assistance, but our neighbor who is a builder, has been helping him a lot, just kind of teaching him what to do, so telling him what to do if he was stumped, etc. So we couldn't have done this without him and his excavator and all the help, but it is pretty awesome that we've done it mostly ourselves. So we will move on to those updates, and I'll just show you all those fun things next. Okay, so look, we have flooring in the living room. Oh, it's so nice. Up until a couple of days ago, I had saws in here, so I do have some cleaning to do, and we'll have some trim around the door. My son just did the trim around that window yesterday, and then we need to get these ones done. And like, doesn't everyone have a pile of tongue and groove in their dining room? Ugh, I'm so excited to be this far along. Have a happy little kitchen. This camera seems to be a little bit awkward. I'm just using my phone today, but just have my cutesy little kitchen that we still need to peel protective film off of just everything, and that's fine. We need to go outside and wash windows, and that's fine, because we are here. Look at the view out my dining room window. Isn't that nice? I love our little mountain out there. So yeah, I guess I'm doing a lot of spinning around. The dogs absolutely love this rug. They have been having so much fun throwing down. Look, you can see my workshop out that window. The dryer, or the washer, I think, is running, and batteries are charging, so there's still a lot of goofy noises around here. Well, the railings are pretty. That's up there as my chair and a little desk, or in my knitting nook where I've been doing my video editing, and then of course my husband's office, and then my son's room, which we're not gonna go in there, but thanks to Costco for having some furniture, because you know what? We don't own any furniture at all. None whatsoever. Everything was so old. We'd bought it when we were first married, and we didn't buy quality, so it was just old and wacky, and so we didn't even store it. We're like, we're not gonna pay to have that moved over here. So yeah, this is my house. Lots of trim work to do, but that's all right. We are doing really well here. So I'll take you outside and I'll show you the porch. Okay, so here we have the front porch, and my husband is putting on the last of the purlins, and then it'll be time for metal and then railings. It's a nice porch. Here's all the saws and everything that was inside the house. Did not work, Ripley. It should be very nice for porch sitting and knitting.